Cause the neighbors think I'm selling dope, selling dope. Okay, the neighbors think I'm selling dope, selling dope, selling dope, selling.
Hey. How everybody doing? I'm okay. Don't really want to go to work. I really don't. I hate my job. I hate it so much. I just do not want to be there. I don't want to be there. I don't want to deal with the people there. I don't want to talk about the weather with the old ass co-workers that I have. I don't want to talk about who got shot in the news. I don't want to talk about the AARP. I don't want to talk about our health insurance. I don't want to talk about what medication they on. I don't want to talk about what procedures they need to get done and what surgeries they need to get done. I don't want to talk about none of that shit. I do not want to be there. My ass about to be late too. So I'm trying to get my ass there. But typical ass Monday. My ass woke up and thought today was Sunday. Y'all know I was upset. Probably the reason why I'm pissed. Woke up and thought it was Sunday. And Steve was like, you gotta get up and go to work. I'm like, man. Ugh. Then I called myself trying to get on Indeed to look and see if I could find another job. And I didn't see anything on there. A lot of these jobs, they don't pay enough. They don't pay enough. For me to leave my job, they're gonna have to pay me right at what I get paid there or more. That's the only way I'm leaving. The only way. I'm not taking a pay cut. I quit there before and took a pay cut. No, not doing it no more. But anyway, I'm headed to work. As you can see, I already had an attitude because I don't want to be there. And I guess I'll just talk to everybody later. Peace. I know you can't see me. I had to go behind the couch and turn on the light. But I'm off work. As you can see, I'm off work. And it's like 10:41. Now I went to work at 11. But whatever. Been at work all damn day. And y'all, when I came home, we had a letter on our door. And the letter came from the office talking about, matter of fact, let me go get it. Okay, it says on here, we had a report on May 3rd at approximately 6:46 p.m. A black two-door car with music playing loud pulled in the parking lot and went upstairs to either your apartment or your next door neighbors. And it said, at approximately 5:45 p.m. on this same day, a gray Kia Optima, and it has the license plate number on here, and it says pulled up with loud music. On May 6th at approximately 10:30 p.m. and again around 11:51 p.m. a silver sedan with the tag number blah 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 parked in front of your building, idling for 4 to 5 minutes each time. Residents inside their home could hear the sedan over their TV. Now, who are they to make this assumption that it's us? Because this wasn't just like a letter that they normally send out to like everybody that stay in a certain building. This had our name on it. Like it said, "Dear da 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 da." Right? You know what I'm saying? It had our name on there. I'm like, who are you to assume that who's ever playing this loud music and all this other stuff, how are you going to assume that's us? Like the cars that they described on here are not even our cars. So who car could it be? Right? Like this is the reason why I can't wait to move. Ooh, I can't wait to move. And then like stuff like this is like the starting of them trying to evict somebody, and I wish they would evict us over something that ain't got nothing to do with us. Like, really? Like ever since we've been staying out here, we've been having problem after problem after problem after problem. Like if you haven't been watching my vlogs, then you don't know, but like we had to switch apartments because the last apartment that we was in had broken floorboards under the brand new carpet, and it was disturbing our downstairs neighbor. So we tried to get them to fix it. They didn't want to fix it, so we had to ask them to move us to another apartment. Ask. And once we got in this apartment, before we even moved into this apartment, we had to demand that we didn't have to pay a transfer fee, and we had to demand that our lease didn't start over once we switched apartments. So when we got in this apartment right here, it don't have those problems with the floorboards and stuff like that. But also, I didn't even say, in that old apartment, the water used to stink. It used to smell like, I don't know what it used to smell like. It used to have like this y'all know what like a stink bomb smell like? That's what our water used to smell like. And I don't know why, like when the people used to come down there from the office, they used to act like they didn't smell it. But it was strong. Like if I was laying in the bed sleeping, Steve got up earlier than me and started taking a shower, I could smell it. But like once we moved over to this apartment, the water still has a funny smell to it, but it's not as strong as it was in the other apartment. So we don't drink the water here. We don't eat the ice here. We buy water to cook and drink here because of that. And we don't know what it is. They told us that they gave us some little lame ass excuse, something that they got from the water company, but I don't believe it and I don't trust the water, so I just use it to take a shower with and wash my clothes and stuff with. I definitely don't drink it. But also, the water in this apartment, I don't know if anybody seen my other video where it's talking about why is my water yellow. When the water was yellow, it probably still is yellow because I don't really take baths that often. I take showers all the time. And so like when I was making bath water that day, that's when I noticed that the water was like yellow. So yeah, that's the problem. Y'all know our dryer don't work. Our washer wasn't working. Now our dryer don't work. So we have to wash our clothes here and take our clothes to go dry. I mean, like the list goes on and on and on. And we cannot wait until our lease is up. And then like we get these threatening letters talking about we got visitors over here playing music loud and stuff. And then Steve said that some lady that lived across the street or something had seen him pull up in front of the apartment building, and she was talking to somebody else when she seen him go in the apartment. Said, "We live across the street from drug dealers." Really? How are you going to assume that he's a drug dealer just because you seen him pull up and walk in the house? But yeah, after being at work forever and then not even being able to park in front of my own building, I got to park all the way down, like 3, 4 buildings down, just to find a parking spot, and I have to walk to my apartment building. And then we got stuff like this going on. You accusing me of having people over playing music loud and stuff like that. And I'm like, don't nobody come over here but Chris, and Chris ain't got no car. So yeah. So tonight I will be looking for us somewhere else to move to. Hmm. That's the plan. I don't know where it's like ever since we stayed out here, it's like that with all the problems that we've been having out here, we very picky when it comes to finding an apartment. Like we looking at stuff that don't nobody else look at. We checking the floors and stuff. We checking all that stuff because we not trying to get in no raggedy apartment. No, not again. Not having that. Mm-mm. We pay too much money out here for them to treat us like this, and for me to have to walk all the way 3, 4 buildings down just to find a parking spot, and you accusing me of stuff. And I got to take my clothes from my apartment where I have a washer and dryer. I have to take my clothes to a laundromat to go dry because the damn dryer don't work. I'm about to fix me something to eat really quick and take a shower and all the other stuff because it's already late. It's what, almost 11 o'clock, and yeah, I gotta go to work tomorrow. So I need to fix me something to eat, take a shower, chill before it's time for me to go to bed. So I guess I'm gonna go ahead and end this vlog right here unless something else pop up. I really don't think nothing will pop up because it's Monday. That's all I gotta say. It's Monday. We've been at work all day and ain't really nothing going on except for that threatening ass letter that we got from the office. So I'll see everybody tomorrow.